What's going on? Today we're talking about what is the ideal route for you, okay? The pathway if you have a significant other and you're just thinking about like, okay, cool, we're a right match, but you're not quite sure, should I do it through the fiance pathway or the marriage route? Friends, welcome to greencardguys.tv. I'm your host, John Ting. I practice immigration law in all 50 states of America, helping you solve your immigration problem or even prevent the problem from happening in the first place. Okay, folks. So thanks for tuning in. Just checking, make sure everything's all clear. All right, all the mics are good to go. So if you have a question or you want to share your experience, you're welcome to drop it down in the comment section. We really greatly appreciate it. A lot of people like to chat with each other. I think it's pretty cool to see. And good morning to you from the Bay, Tony. What's up? Good to see you. Trying something new. Apparently, StreamYard, if you all have a YouTube channel and whatnot, StreamYard now allows Instagram to be synced up with StreamYard. So hopefully this works. Still a little strange. It still wanted me to click live on the app. So we'll see. Anyways, if you have any questions about which pathway is better, let me know. Drop in the comment section. If you're wondering how to get in touch with us, maybe you've been following our channel or our shows for a while, but you're finally like, okay, I'm ready to chat at least. Okay. Phone number is right up here on YouTube, Facebook, and I think Instagram, and our website right here. You can answer a few questions in the quiz right here, and they'll get shared with our cares team specialists, and they'll call you within 24 hours. Now, if you go to our website, okay, go to our website. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. This is the way to, if you go to greencardguys.com, click on contact us, and click on the first option, verify now, to get qualified for a consultation at no cost to you, okay? We don't charge any money for it. All right, so take a look at that. And then if you have any notices, like you've been denied before, hopefully not, but if you've been denied or NOID, RFE, go ahead and upload it to that form. So it'll save y'all some time, okay? Now, the next thing is essentially the tips here, right? Before the pandemic, the whole purpose of Fiancé Visa is essentially like that TV show, 90 Day Fiancé. That person, the significant other, is coming to the United States and has 90 days, okay, to get married with you, right? Or vice versa, and to really get to know each other. And because of that, the visa processing takes, or let me take that back. The petition processing is about 3 to 5 months before the pandemic. Now, in 2023 and beyond, for now, it's taking like 8 to 12 months. All right. So that's why it's a bit frustrating for everyone. And you're probably wondering, well, why would I do that anymore? Right. So that's why we've been talking about these two different main options. Marriage pathway or fiance. No, so if you had to ask me, my 2 cents, I recommend the marriage pathway because it takes just as long as a fiance pathway, because even though the petition for step 1 is a fiance petition, I-129, okay, F, even though it's got that step and you get that approved, that does not mean you're going to get the visa tomorrow. Okay, it's very unfortunate. It does not mean it's going to be that quick. So let's see. But then and the thing is, even when you come in with fiance visa, here's the problem, because there's going to be more delay. You're probably wondering, well, do I get the green card? No, you don't when you enter the United States with a fiance visa, because you haven't applied for that immigration benefit of resident status. Okay, so when you finally get married within those 90 days, and then you apply for adjustment of status, aka residency, then after that, that's when you get the status, okay? But that's going to be another 12, possibly 3 months and 12 months, okay? In 2023, marriage cases in general, even when you file after a fiancé visa and you're here in the U.S., it's going to be faster than years before. Hey, who knows what's going to happen in 2024, but just want to share the real-time situation. Um, but the thing is, again, you won't get resident card, the status, through a fiance visa. However, if you go through the marriage pathway where you actually get married before applying for anything, then when you enter the United States, you will get the resident card. Okay. So no, yes, you need the immigrant visa in your passport after the visa interview to come in the United States, right? Now, this whole fiance visa pathway doesn't even matter for people who are in the United States. If both persons are in the United States, there's no such thing as fiance visa for someone who's already here. All right, so hopefully that helps, because some people have asked us that, like, is there a fiance pathway for those? And I think it's just I just chuckle because I'm just like, you're just trying to test the waters, okay? You're just trying to see if y'all are right match, um, before you spend that money on the wedding. So I know a lot more people these days are doing, like, what do you call, eloping. So share your experience about that too. I always find it's interesting because, man, weddings are unnecessarily expensive. It's pretty nuts. Let's see here. So the other thing, yeah, the timeline. It's just it. In my opinion, I really think it doubles the time, right? So for a couple clients earlier this year, I think, well, 2022, um, we'd had to pivot, right? Because some clients said, "John, it's like been 6 months," and I say, "Yeah, this is the new normal now, right?" So we have strategy, a new strategy, updated strategy session. Like, client, would you like to go ahead and file a marriage-based petition? Like, because they already had a plane ticket purchase to go to whichever country that their fiance is located, and they end up deciding to get married because they were, first of all, they already had plans to get married in that country, in that person's country, but they thought the fiance visa process was going to be completed by then. But unfortunately, it just took longer than everyone expected. So we pivoted, and fortunately, they were able to get the visa, and Vegas is the way to go, Tony. Yeah, why is that? Is it because the aside from the fun part, is that I think the law is just much faster, right? You apply for the license, pay the fee, and you get it on the spot. Yeah, because in Texas, I believe you have to wait 72 hours before you can actually legally get married after you apply for the license. Um, yeah, quite interesting. Let's see here. So, some problems that y'all need to know, okay? Especially a fiance visa, maybe because maybe some of y'all are like, yeah, I really want to do the fiance visa pathway still, regardless whatever John says. Okay, well, let me share some more tidbits for y'all. Okay, some real time experience. In addition to the extended processing time, not just for the petition step number one, but also for waiting for the visa interview. That's such as step number two, I would say, phase three. The other problem, okay, is that let's say you come in the United States with a fiance visa, and then for some reason you both don't get married. That is a huge problem because some people decide to overstay their visa on the fiance visa and then ask years later, "Oh, I want to marry so and so. Can I do that?" No, you cannot. That will be devastating for the time you spent building your relationship with the right match, and then you're like, "Hey, honey, deuces. You got to go back. You got to go back to your country for the or any other country outside the United States for the visa interview, right?" And then you're gonna have another problem. You need to apply for a waiver because you overstayed the visa. So, folks, for those people, I don't know percentages. I'll be really interested in this data point. I love data. If you've been following the channel, um, I wonder how many people enter with the fiance visa and they're like, "Yo, that person is nuts. So I'm not going to get married to that person, whether U.S. citizen or the immigrant and foreign national." But let's just say, I'm sure that happens. That person is nuts. And I'm not trying to use pronouns here, but anyway, and then you're like, "But America's chill. I'm going to be here. Okay, I'm going to stay." yeah, you're gonna have problems in the future. Okay, so really, we really think about the big picture and want to share that with y'all because most people don't think about the big picture when it comes to immigration status. Yeah, that's a big concern, right? And so, but in general, let me take a step back. Yeah, Tony says no wait period. Plus, you can rush and a little more get your certificate in 1 hour. 1 hour, and maybe. So Tony's talking about Las Vegas or I guess Nevada. I don't know. Is it Nevada in the state of general or just Vegas? But I mean, who would go to Nevada to get married from another state unless you're going to Vegas, of course. Tony also says maybe you can even mail off your AOS packet if it's complete. Hey, we're all Tony's on point here. We're all about helping y'all even before you tie the knot, right? Because especially if y'all really serious and you both are committed, you both show up to our strategy session or consultation, and y'all ready to go. We're happy to of course, share a proven checklist so you know what you need to get ready, especially if you're gonna go ahead and get married abroad and you just need to, basically pack your bags, right? Get ready for that. So here's the thing. Here's another hot tip if you've been following here. A little hot tip for y'all. If you have not married, and if you have not applied for a visitor visa yet, you really want to consider that. I'm not trying to say you need to overstay or anything. I'm not trying to encourage you. You really need to talk to immigration lawyer one-on-one about that scenario because we do have a lot of clients who have overstayed their visa and get a green card through marriage. Okay, but the thing is because we've had some clients say, John, we're already married, and they applied for a visitor visa like not one, not twice, but three times, the trifecta, and got denied every single time. And most people wonder, like, why is that? And it's because you're already married. If you show that you're already married to someone who's in the United States who has status, they're then automatically going to assume that you're going to overstay your visa. Catch that? So if you didn't, join the live show again tomorrow or the next day. Okay. Yeah, because I just feel bad for people who've applied for visitor visa already married and not realize the context of the situation. So if you maybe have a significant other, but you're not married yet, and you have not filed the fiancé visa petition, go and apply for a visitor visa. Because especially, here's the other thing, even if you don't intend to overstay, the thing is that a lot of people realize that the United States government, is freaking slow. Okay. So slow, it's like slower than a snail or turtle. Okay. It's very unfortunate. Lives are at stake essentially. I mean, honestly, like in realistic situation, like I hate to say it, but like because of the attacks going on by Israel, okay, and Palestine, that's like innocent bystander. This part bystander is this part, but it's very unfortunate that they're so a lot of people are trying to get out. But this is an example where a visitor visa is critical. Okay, it's it's your livelihood essentially. So, and I remember checking past every couple of months. I check the visa wait time. Depending on your country, the wait time after you apply for a DS 160 for visitor visa, it can be like 3 months later, 6 months later, a year later. It just depends on your consulate, of course, right? An embassy where you're located. Hey, what's up? What's up? Good to see y'all. Y'all have any questions? You're a bit shy today. What's up? What's up? Something's going on with my TikTok, actually. So let's see. Let me pull out of that one. Y'all have an immigration case? Oh, there we go. Let me try this. Let me try this. All right. So I'm going to stay on for about a couple more minutes and then answer a couple more questions. What's going on? What's your experience with immigration? Or are y'all just waiting to apply? Okay, so here's the other thing you need to know about marriage green card or the consular processing. So this show today is more about people who are abroad, okay? Because people are wondering like this pathway or that pathway, and other things that we look at for y'all is the cost, right? The government cost, and it usually takes. It's really roughly about the same. It's roughly about the same, okay? Um, the petition fee is the same to start with, 535. Um, if you go consular processing through marriage, you need to eventually apply for the green card production fee. Okay, that's $220, right? But for the fiance visa, you have to pay. Actually, I said I was incorrect. Not the same. It's the same to begin this process, but on a tail end of the fiance visa, it's going to cost a lot more. Okay, $1,225 more because you have to do adjustment of status after the fact. So again, the takeaway here is that I recommend the marriage pathway. Consular processing is what we call it. If you are outside the United States and you don't have a visitor visa, okay. So hopefully that helps. I actually have to hop off right now because I have to go to another meeting. Hope you all are doing well, and I should be on tomorrow. Okay. Thanks so much, and take care. Bye bye.